Hey, good morning to you. Good afternoon. Mark again here, WeatherMan Plus. It is Monday, April 26th, and we have a good bit to talk about, guys. We actually have this very low-level trough that is going to be coming in. It's been moving in for a couple of days now with the freezing temperatures. It's going to create a very high ridge. It's going to create a lot of severe weather. It's going to create a lot of heavy flooding and damaging wind. Now, as most of you know, I was going to upload this video yesterday, but I went to go help someone that needed some help, which we all should do. God bless them. God bless all of you. It was the right thing to do. Now with the update on the information, it was a good thing I didn't upload because I have some new information to show you, and it's actually good news. So if you've never been here before, hello, my name is Mark. If you do like weather content, hit the subscribe button. And if y'all want updates on this storm, guys, hit that like button. Let me know to keep updating this system so y'all know exactly what's going on as this changes. Two videos I have for you. On the top left, you have the Euro as far as the rainfall coming for the next 5 days, as well as a video right above my head. This is showing you all the possible low pressure ensembles that could happen, that could come out of this system. This low trough right here is actually going to bring all the way to the east, and it's going to build up real deep right over western Texas. So let me get to everything I have for you. God bless you all. Hope you have a great day today. Hope you have a happy Monday. Now this right here, this is your EPO. This is your Eastern Pacific Oscillation. It'll let you know if you're going to be on a high ridge or a low trough on the western side of the country on our jet stream. And you can see right around the 27th, really at the end of the 27th, all the way to the 29th and the 30th. All the way to the 29th and the 30th is going to go towards a negative phase, which means that the trough is going to come even lower all the way to the 29th and 30th before it goes to an extreme positive. So that high ridge is going to bring a lot of severe weather, a lot of warm temperatures in the north, and it will bring a lot of flooding. As well as our system that we've been tracking, guys, ever since this little wee thing down here. Now it's on our doorstep. So if you look up here, literally you have the first surface low pressure. This is your velocity potential anomaly of what comes into our country. And right around the 27th, pretty much late in the afternoon is where it strengthens up. You get a strong potential velocity anomaly. This is around the center of the U.S., pretty much in the south. And then as this system grows all the way until the 28th, then you can see that the energy will transfer over to, this will actually be in the northeast when it picks up the energy. Then you'll still have the energy in lower Texas, still giving storms, while this is going to the Ohio Valley and the northeast. Then after it gives up in Texas later on, around the 29th and 30th, it's just going to be the problem for the northeast still. Then as you go into the 30th and the 1st of May, you can see that the system brews back up more potential velocity that could be, this will be in the south U.S., and it will carry over to the southeast. Now, your outlook for Tuesday does show that you will have some severe storms that will go into the Midwest, as you got that very slight risk from Texas into Oklahoma and lower Kansas. And your tornado risk is 2% in this green area here, 2% in this green area here, plus a 5% in this area here. Matter of fact, I'm showing you do have a chance for significant hail in this area. And this is all because that surface low pressure that builds up right here and then moves to the north. And it's bringing a lot of vorticity, a lot of updraft, and it will create severe weather. It also is going to bring damage in winds. You have a very slight risk for 15% here. I'm also showing that this risk will move to the Ohio Valley and the northeast as well for damage in winds. And you have a hail threat all the way up to Wisconsin, up to the Midwest, because these storms are going to be tracked all the way north with significant hail, very large hail in this black area right here. The significant hail is for Lubbock, Texas, Midland, Texas, Odessa, Texas, Big Spring, Texas, and Plainview, Texas. That's for the large hail. Then for day 3, as all this energy, as this system moves to the Ohio Valley, you do have severe weather that will be in this green marginal. Then you have thunderstorms in this lighter green. Now you have a 5% chance for tornadoes all the way from Texas all the way to Indiana. I have a lot of information I want to show you, so I'm going to go through this as quick as I can for you so I can get everything into the video without it being super long. Just remember, I do put links in the description to save you time. Now this is Tuesday afternoon. This is when your vorticity really starts to build up on the very late of the 27th. You'll see that energy will transfer over to the Ohio Valley, and it will go to the northeast as well. And these storms will keep brewing from Texas into the central U.S. for a couple of days. And there is a heavy track of rain that will be coming in this area that could create some heavy flooding. So by Thursday, the storms are really going to be going good into the Ohio Valley. The energy is going to transfer over, get a surface low pressure right over Illinois, somewhere around the area, maybe Missouri. But it will go all the way Thursday into your Friday, into the northeast, as it builds up some strength. And now you can see the storms carried over from Texas all the way to Louisiana, but it's still stretching all across the central U.S. all the way to the Ohio Valley and the Northeast as you go through Thursday and Friday. Now, Friday morning, we get a few things that does happen. Not only do we get the system in the Northeast, we get another surface low pressure that does build up over southern Louisiana. I actually showed that a couple of days ago, so that is trending that is going to pop up another surface low pressure. At the same time, the one in the Northeast does build up strength. It does get down to 985. Now, this is by the Euro. The GFS is why I'm very happy I didn't put the video out yesterday. The GFS, if you remember the picture, it got down to 972 right here in the Northeast, right by the Mid-Atlantic. So it showed a little southern track, but now there's a high pressure that's building up, and it's moving in, and it's stopping it from going that way. So everything is going to pass through the Ohio Valley, through the Northeast. But that is good news because that was a 972 millibar, and it was strengthening as it went to the Northeast. It could end up being a very bad storm for the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast, so I'm very thankful that GFS is not showing true anymore. Then as this goes off to the Northeast, you do have your low pressure system in the south. That'll be for Friday into Saturday as it goes across the southeast, and it does drop severe weather and storms for them as well. Then as the energy transfers over into Thursday, Ohio Valley, now you got the storms up here with some vorticity as it transfers over to the Northeast. The whole time, a big long stretch of storms will be going from the Ohio Valley down to the south. There's another shot from the Mid-Atlantic, so you can see Thursday as the storms go into the Ohio Valley, they will stretch over to the Northeast, and it will have a long line of storms that will be traveling all the way from the south to the Northeast as the system goes by. And you can see in the Northeast that going from Thursday all afternoon, and as you go into your early morning for Friday, then you're going to have the system right over the Northeast, and it will go over New England states and start to strengthen up and possibly bring some damage and winds. I will update that. And then you can see here right around the 30th is when we get our potential velocity anomaly that's pretty much in the south. And this right here is over the Atlantic or the southeast. So pretty much you're going to get another potential velocity anomaly around the 30th. It is going to power up and move to the southeast. And here's that shot here on the 30th. You can see a surface low pressure does build up over Louisiana, Mississippi. It does bring severe weather all day Friday into your Saturday as it moves over Florida and goes out into the Atlantic. And it will be a lot of storms, and it will go also into your Sunday as it goes southern down Florida. Now these are your possible cyclone locations for Friday. And if you can notice here, you can see that everything has moved north, which is a good thing, guys. It actually shows the best potential you have in this area of any low pressure systems will be in the 990s, low 990s, to some possibilities for some 9080s and stronger. There's not a whole bunch of them. But if you notice, all the 970s have moved over Canada. So I'm not trying to say this is a good thing for you, Canada. I'm just saying it's a good thing it didn't power up down here like it showed yesterday. All the 970 millibars will be either too far north or too far east, and it will not affect the U.S. And this is your SpaghettiOs. If you look up here, you'll see that 979 millibars or less will actually be red. And you see as you go late into your Thursday that you do get some reds pop up over Canada. That's some possibilities. These are your SpaghettiOs of where possible low pressures can be. And as you go through your Thursday into your Friday, all the possibilities are all off Canada. None of the possibilities for any reds pop up for the U.S. All of them show that it's too far north or it's too far east for this to be over U.S. land. So it's not going to be a 970 anything millibar pressure. So the system won't get that strong. That's a good thing. And this is a whole culprit to starting everything. This is a picture I showed you in the beginning of the big trough of the weather. You can see it does get all the way to the 27th, all the way into lower into Mexico, with a very high ridge all the way to the Dakotas. So this is going to bring severe storms, a lot of pulling up of the dew points, a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. It will bring severe weather. Now these are your dew points, and you can see as you go into your Tuesday morning, the dew points jump and carry and bring all the way to the Midwest. And this will bring you storms and energy to the Ohio Valley, especially by Wednesday morning. And now you got very high dew points across the whole country, even 70s coming into Louisiana. As you go through your Wednesday, you'll see it carries all the way to the northeast by Thursday. And this will bring a lot of heavy storms, and this is just feeding the atmosphere with dew points and moisture. Now it has all the energy that it needs to create a lot of thunderstorms, a lot of severe weather, and a lot of flooding. Then as you go from your Thursday into your Friday, you can see it stretch all the way to the northeast with these warm dew points, all this warm moisture, and it will bring storms to the northeast. Now, once you go through your Friday, you can see right here that you have some very cold temperatures that will be coming down and be knocking these dew points down, getting rid of your severe weather. That's a very good thing for y'all. That's really what's going to calm it down. At the same time, Friday evening going into Saturday, you have the surface low pressure that builds up in the south and the southeast, and it does have strong dew points with it as it carries across. So it will be a lot of storms also in the southeast. And if you look in your tropopause, you can really see the pressures that do build up for the south. You can see as you go into Tuesday, it really builds a very deep trough with a very high ridge as you go into Tuesday into Wednesday. And this will carry over all these energy into the Ohio Valley as you go from Wednesday into Thursday. Now it's at its worst point. Now you're at Thursday where just all this energy is going to start transferring over and going to the Ohio Valley, and then it'll go over into the northeast. And this is bringing some severe weather to the northeast. A lot of low pressure. And this part here will break away and become your surface low pressure that'll be for the southeast. So now you have the pressure in the northeast, you have the pressure in the southeast, and this is just going to bring heavy rain for a lot of people. But thank God for the northeast that the cold air does come in and it does beat it down. Then as this low pressure system moves off to the southeast by Monday and Tuesday, then you got another possibility for another surface low pressure to build up over northern Texas. Now, there's your Cape values. I'm not showing this just to show you some high Cape values. I'm trying to show you the energy. Now, as you go through your Tuesday, you can see the storms coming from Texas going into the Ohio Valley and also a little bit of the Midwest. Now, this is going to be hours and hours of just rain and storms just passing through this area, leaving lots of rain, lots of heavy rain, and some damaging winds that could be coming with it. And if you look at the lightning density, you can really see these storms brew up Tuesday from Texas going all over the central U.S., and you're getting a lot of lightning strikes all in Texas. Texas is getting really hit with the lightning. But these storms will move over Wednesday and a Thursday into the Ohio Valley, and then it will burst up for a full day on Wednesday and a Thursday. Look at that, bringing storms and storms straight to the Ohio Valley over and over and over. I'm telling you, this path from Texas to Missouri, this path from Texas to Arkansas is really going to see a lot of rainfall because it is just steady flowing of rain and thunderstorms for days. Then as you go into Thursday into your Friday, now the storms are in the southeast, and you will bring some thunderstorms, some lightning that will go across the southern states as the surface low pressure moves off across Florida into the Atlantic. And this is going to be going on for a couple of days for you, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. And you can see by 3 a.m. on the 28th, which is Wednesday, that your storms get so strong that you actually get 10,000 lightning strikes just in that hour. And by Thursday, by midnight, it's still carrying these storms in the Ohio Valley over and over. It's been going on for hours. And now your lightning is starting to go through it towards the central Texas into the southern Texas. And now you're getting over 11,000 strikes per hour for those storms. It is going to be a lot of severe storms, a lot of lightning, a lot of hail that is going to be for Texas and some for Oklahoma as well. And if you look at the Arctic Oscillation on the AO, you can see also that right around the end of April to the beginning of May is when it has its deepest trough. And all the way from the 30th to the 1st, it gets about a -2 on the AO, which is your Arctic Oscillation, which is some cold air that's coming in. And that's actually going to beat this system down in the northeast and bring some possible snow for northern New York. This is about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. On Thursday the 29th, you can see this 540 line. This is your cold Arctic air. This is freezing temperatures. This will actually come in on Thursday and beat this system down and break it away. It will create some damage and winds from these pressure systems squeezing together, but the cold air will come in once again, drop some snowfall for northern New York, maybe northern Vermont as it passes by. So late Thursday night, it's going to pass through the Ohio Valley, and then by Friday morning, it's going to strengthen for the northeast. And this is going to get down to 986. I've seen some 984s. Actually, yesterday, this was a 972 right over Virginia, North Carolina, right off the coast. And it was headed north, so it really was going to be a bad scenario. And then by late Sunday into early Monday, as that surface low pressure moves to the southeast, and you could have another 988 big system that could be forming over Texas once again. That could be bringing some more damage and winds as well. But here's your freezing temperatures coming in late Thursday into Friday. You can see what it's going to look pretty much for everybody. By the time you get to Friday morning, the Midwest is going to be in the 30s, and then a little bit of the Ohio Valley, mostly in the 40s. And then for Friday, when it beats that system down, it comes all the way down into the Mid-Atlantic with some high 30s, but pretty much going to be freezing conditions for the Northeast because of this cold air that is coming down. So as we go into Friday in the overnight hours, the Northeast will be in the 30-degree temperatures because of that cold air coming down. That did knock that system down and stopped it from strengthening, so that's a good thing. But at the same time, you're going to have cold air one more time. But it will be a big warm-up. Now, another thing this system is going to bring is a lot of damaging winds. So this is our anomaly right here. This is our 300 millibar height, so you can see the jet stream and see what's going on. This is on the 27th on Tuesday, and you can see these strong winds that will be coming into Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas. Now you can see as you go into late Wednesday into Thursday, now the strong winds are getting into the Ohio Valley, and it will carry over from Thursday into Friday for the Northeast as well. So late Tuesday is pretty much when everything stirs up. You can see some damaging winds building up already. These are definitely in the high 40s to the 50s. Then as you go through your day, then as it moves over from Wednesday into Thursday, now you're getting some 40s to 50 miles per hour damaging winds moving across the Ohio Valley, while you're still getting them for Texas as well. Now this will go away for Texas at least until the next system comes after that. But these winds in the Ohio Valley will move over from your Thursday, late Thursday, into your Friday, into the Northeast. And it will create 40s and 50 miles per hour wind gusts for a lot of people in the Northeast all day Friday long. And you can see you're already in the 40s to the 50s come early Tuesday morning. As this system progresses, it will be spots of 50 miles per hour winds, even up to 60 as Tuesday and Wednesday comes along. And then late Wednesday into Thursday is when the damaging winds go into the Ohio Valley. Now you're getting 40s and 50s moving along with this system as it goes all day Thursday to the Northeast. And it will build up for the Northeast real strong for Thursday into Friday. And you see as you go late Wednesday into Thursday, it really builds up a big area of 40s to 50 miles per hour damaging winds that will be passing by the Ohio Valley into the Northeast. And there will be some very strong wind gusts for the Northeast as you go into Friday and into Saturday as well. So we got to watch out for those damaging winds as this system passes by. So here's another shot for the Northeast. As you get into your Thursday, you see the damaging winds come by with the system. Friday, it bulks up again to some more widespread 50s and high 40s for sure. Damaging winds that does come with it. Even some 60s for the extreme New England states as you go from your Friday into your Saturday. You'll get one more bulk up for late Saturday at 40s and 50s, even some possibilities for 60s again as the system moves away. Now, according to Euro, as you start into your late Tuesday into your Wednesday, the heavier rainfall will start accruing up, especially for Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and parts of Ohio. Then that second system that passes by to the south when you get into your Friday will affect Louisiana, portions of Mississippi, Alabama. Then it'll go into Georgia, and then it'll go off after it hits Florida with another heavy spot possible for southern Georgia. You need to watch out. That's up to 4 or 5 inches of a possibility. And the GFS actually shows that by Saturday, the heaviness will actually be some for Texas, but you got a big widespread area of 5 inches or more rainfall from Oklahoma all the way to southern Indiana. So according to the GFS, you have a chance for 4 to 6 inches of rainfall anywhere in this yellow area, all the way from southern Indiana, all the way down to Oklahoma as the system pushes by. Then by Sunday and a Monday after all this passes by, we have another chance for another surface low pressure starting up over Texas. Now GFS showing it's only going to get down to 995 millibars. The Euro shows that it actually gets down to 988. So that will be strong if that happens, and it will create some damaging winds once again. You can see it does pop up very good for Saturday night into Sunday with 40 and 50 miles per hour wind gusts all the way from Texas to the Ohio Valley once again. And it will go all the way to the Northeast also. You have a big long line that will be coming with that next possible system. And it's possible for some damaging wind gusts once again for the second to happen to the Northeast after this storm hits you with the possible damaging wind gusts. So you might have a back-to-back. Now you can see our 6 to 10 day outlook that we are above average temperatures in the central U.S. as well as Florida. Then our 8 to 14 day outlook, all this warm temperatures is going to shift to the southeast, and you'll be above averages for Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. And actually by Tuesday, when this cold air anomaly does swing on in, You also have going to have a lot of warm temperatures for your highs on Tuesday. And you're going to be in the 80s for Texas. You're going to be in the 80s along the Mid-Atlantic and the South. And with the warm dew points going all the way up to the Midwest, is going to create a lot of warm temperatures for the central U.S. also. Now, by Wednesday, this is going to shift where the whole South and Southeast and the Mid-Atlantic, y'all are all in the 80s at this point by Wednesday. And those warm temperatures will stay along the edge of the coast and the South for Thursday as well. And now as you jump into Sunday, you can see that all the warm temperatures going all the way up into Canada now. Now you're getting 60 and 70 degree temperatures into Canada. So this is very warm temperatures that will be coming up Sunday, as well as Arizona and Southern California. Y'all can be over 100 degrees by Sunday. And now by Monday, you're all in at least 90s. Almost all of Texas is 90 degrees as it goes up to the central U.S. and the Southwest. You're going to be very, very warm temperatures come Monday. Now these storms will be updated, guys, as you all know, but it will start into late tomorrow afternoon. So there's not a whole bunch of updating as far as these storms tracks and which potential flooding can be. So please be aware these storms will go from Texas to the Ohio Valley pretty much on a straight path for hours, maybe even a couple of days. But God bless you all. It is Monday. Yay. I hope you have a happy Monday out there. I hope you have a great day. But let's not stress our worries about tomorrow just yet, guys. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Let's think about today. God bless you all. Hope you have a very blessed day today. Psalm 20. The Lord hear thee in the day of trouble. The name of the God of Jacob defend thee. Send thee help from the sanctuary, and strengthen thee out of Zion. Remember all thy offerings, and accept thy burnt sacrifice, Selah. Grant thee according to thine own heart, and fulfill all thy counsel. We will rejoice in thy salvation, and in the name of our God we will set up our banners. The Lord fulfill all thy petitions. Now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven, from the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots, and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord. Let the King hear us when we call. Amen. So if you like this video, do me a favor, give it a big thumbs up, guys, and I will keep continuing updates so we'll know what will the outcome be out of this storm. It does look like it is weakening for the Northeast. It was strong at one point, so that's a good thing. Any weakening is a good thing so we don't get no storms. Hope you all have a great day. All glory does go to God, God of Jacob. Amen. God bless you guys.